Oh, it is one! Great, let's go see what it is. Gotta make a donut first. I am going to save my donuts that have the sour. That gives sour, because I need those to grind for berries. So I'm just going to use some other berries that don't prioritize the sour, and also the sweet, because I use those for shiny hunting and alpha. So something like these ones. Something calorie rich. Pretty much just double what I already have picked out. Which was... And I guess I'll do another one of these since they're calorie rich. Don't care about the power-ups, just need it for the power. What? The time. Alright, let's go see which one this is. You know, now that I've been playing this DLC and grinding on my own, I come to realize that it's more fun when you just play on your own, because when I have a goal in mind to get 100,000 points, it's not that fun. But when I do only 25,000 points and I can do it at my own pace, yeah, that's better. Does that make sense? I probably should have checked if I have Pokeballs. Meloetta! Okay. Meloetta. I found this on my main. I think I remember vaguely where it is. It actually took me quite a while to find it, given this is the large hyperspace. It's right there. And this thing should catch rather easily. You know, I kind of didn't mean to knock it out. Let's try that again, shall we? Not you. You. I tried to do a sneak up attack on it. Nope. It's fine. Since a Night Slash and a Dark Pulse knocks it out, I'll do 2 Dark Pulses. And we wait. Well, there's nothing else in this distortion for me to do, really. Unless I just want to run around and pick stuff up. Nothing to shiny hunt, nothing for me to catch in particular, besides Meloetta. So, I will just catch you and be on my way. You know, I caught her relatively fast on my main. Let's see how long it takes to catch her on this file. Ah, it's a Mewtwo fight all over again. Except this time, you know U-turn. Stepping back to prepare your U-turn. Nope. Nope, we try again. Because we got Cobalion relatively fast, but Cobalion's not a mythical. Alright, still not catching. Yes, keep using the psychic type moves. No, what did I just say? Next time I do this, I'm gonna try lowering her health down to yellow instead of red. Catch, please. Okay, I'm running out of time. Not really, but still. If you don't catch, I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna try. If not, I'll just restart. Okay, there we go. That worked. Let's take a look at our Meloetta. Wherever it is. I don't remember if I did this for Cobalion. Lax nature. I don't know if the natures are set. I kind of doubt it. But okay, there you go. We caught Meloetta. That's 2 out of 9, I believe. Because there's... wait, no. No, 7. Because 5 of them are legendaries that can be hunted. Meloetta and Keldeo, that makes 7. So that's 2 out of 7. So we still have 5 more to catch. Alright, I'll see you with whatever comes next. Oh, yes! Finally, another one! Yes! Another one! Finally! It has been a couple days of grinding. To the point, I really should have been studying. Yeah! Finally, another one! You know, fun fact. There has been an update to this game, providing a couple of quality of life changes. First of all, look at how many berries I have now that I've grinded. Man, I am so scarce. Oh my god. I have like almost none of these. Tanga berries and Haban berries, I have almost none on my main just because I've used them all to shiny hunt. And here, I'm just swimming in them. But yeah, you can see just how many berries I have now. It's because while I'm grinding, I use the yellow, the berries I give the yellow property, the sour one, and I get the items, the berry thing. Yeah, I get more items, and well, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So I will just use the, well actually it doesn't matter what I use, I just use, there, I'll just do that random recipe. But an update happened. You can buy more berries from one of the cafe trucks. One of the more important things, and it's kind of sad that this happened right after I did it, there was an update for the Mega Shards. You can now hold more than 999. You can now hold 9,999. I'm not kidding you when I say literally the moment before I did the special scan, I was about to max out. I almost had 9,999 maxed out. I was at like 9,800. So I spent it all over at Quasartico. Dang. I just missed it. I could have showed you the fact that I grinded to the point I almost maxed out. Oh wait, it's on that side? You know what, let's go here. And also they fixed the annoying ass bug in the small distortions, the small hyperspace distortions. You know what I'm talking about, where you do a move and then your Pokemon will just run off somewhere random, wasting a whole bunch of time. They finally fixed that, which to my surprise, I really didn't think they would. Because honestly, when has Pokemon ever been known to fix bugs in their games? They do occasionally, but you know, they're more so fix exploits instead of actual bugs. Alright, so let's see. Who is this one gonna be? Also, playing this game, grinding for distortions, grinding for special scans, I should say, on 2 different files, I have yet to get a single Gimmighoul distortion. I'm still missing that. Virizion! Alright, not Virizion, folks. It's not how it's pronounced Virizion. Okay, so I haven't gotten this one on my main file yet. My main file, I actually purposely skipped right over a Terrakion and a Cobalion, since, you know, Latias first, or no deal. Okay, so I have an idea of where Virizion is, but I haven't done this myself yet, so I'm not too sure. Or I should rather say I'm not too sure how to get to it. Oh, I heard it! I heard Virizion! I've seen people shiny hunt Virizion online. Hell, a friend of mine was about to shiny hunt it. I don't think he's got it yet. I was talking to him, he was trying to make a donut for Virizion. I don't think he got shiny Virizion yet. Anyways, so I saw people shiny hunting Virizion. You run back and forth, completely oblivious to if it's shiny or not, and you just have to hope for the best. How do I get to wherever it is? I know I gotta jump down to it from a rooftop, so how about we start from there? But now I'm just back to where I started. But I heard it! I heard Virizion when I was walking over that way. Is it down here? It's down here. Oh right, on my main game I also gave my Florges Dazzling Gleam. So I don't have that in this one. Just gonna try to take out these Hawlucha so that they aren't a distraction, so I can actually save the game if I need to. Alright, there we go. So now I can save. I did not want to throw a great ball. Don't catch. Okay, thank you. Ooh, did not mean to do that. Ah, yes, the legendary Gen 5 music that everyone bumps to. Why did I throw a ball there? There we go! Alright, and that's all I needed. So now, let me think. I think we have 3. We got Cobalion, Meloetta, Virizion. We still need both Latios and Latios, as well as Terrakion and Keldeo. So we still got 4 more of these. I spent days grinding, and I'm only 4 of... Wait, no, I wish. I'm only 3 of 7. Well, there's nothing else to see here. No shinies to get. As well as there's no Pokeballs either, or even Mega Shards for me to get. So, there you go. I'll see you guys in whatever the next distortion is going to be. Alright, another one! Let's see what we have! I am recording, right? Yes, I'm recording. Good. Always super paranoid if I'm recording these ones or not, because I don't want to not capture the special scan and get the distortion I'm looking for. Speaking of which, let's go find out which one this one is. First, I need a donut. Just look at how many berries I have now. So I'm just gonna pick from the berries I have the most of that I don't use. And it's these 4 again. So just double them all up. Oh, I just saw something moving in the background. I was afraid someone was in my house. No, it's just my dog. My dog going up the stairs. Woken up by me speaking. Alright, let's, what's the quickest way to get there? Not the sewers. Oh, and take a look at this. Earlier today, when I was grinding, I got, wherever it is, I got a shiny Chingling. You know, I wonder if these special scans for the legendaries or mythicals are always in the same place. I haven't been paying attention. Because on my main file, I've gotten Cobalion twice, and I get the feeling I got it spawned in at the same spot. I need to be over there. Like the same spot on the map. I haven't been paying attention if they are the same or not. I feel like I probably should make more of these donuts just to prepare, so that way every time I get one of these special scans I don't have to constantly go back and make donuts. But will I? No. Okay, let's take a look. Which one did we get this time? Latios! Latios is on a rooftop somewhere, maybe on that one, I'm not too sure. as of this moment, I still have not gotten one single Gimme Ghoul special scan on either games. Okay, this is clearly not the way to get up. I thought there would be a space to go up over here. Guess not. I don't even know if Latios is over here, to be honest. I haven't even found it once yet on my main. And clearly this is the first time I'm finding it here, on this file. I hate coming into these large distortions. I almost never come into these. I normally do the small or medium-sized distortions. I almost never come into the large ones. So because I don't really come into these ones, I don't really know my way around. I don't think Latios is over here. I know where Latios is. It's like right at the bottom of a Holovator, and you have to use it to get up to find Latios, but I don't know where that is located. Oh, I think it's... Oh yeah, I think it's right there. I think Latios is right on this roof. So, if anyone is still following me, I would kindly ask you to piss off. Okay. No one's following me, so I can save the game. And this is actually where you would... this is where you would... shiny hunt for it. You save right here, and then you just come up. And if it's not shiny, you soft reset. I did not mean to throw that ball. Ah, the music's a nice touch. It's the same music. It really does come out of nowhere, though. Like, they programmed the entire song in. Despite the fact that you probably won't hear the whole song. Alright, so now we sit here until Latios catches. We're making good progress. You know what's really hard for me to record these? Because I want to grind for them all day long. Can you believe it? I'm admitting I want to play the game. I want to play the DLC to grind. Like, I actually want to grind in order to find these special scans, find the legendaries. However, it's hard, because I'm out all day. I can only grind so much. I can only grind to the point I max out on my survey points, and then I have to wait until I get home to check while I'm recording, and if not, then back to grinding. You know, I would say, in the process, I grind on my main file, because I still need to find Latios on my main file. I haven't started shiny hunting for any of the legendaries on my main yet, just because Latios hasn't showed up yet. However, I have to really... I have to watch how much I grind on my main file at the moment, because I'm running out of box space. My entire PC is nearly filled up. The more shinies I get, the less space I have. Eventually, I will actually just completely run out of space.
Yeah.
I really need Pokemon Home to update. And look at that! How nice. How do I get off of here? I think that's what these boxes are for. They're meant to... Yeah, wait. Yep. Oh, I almost thought that was a shiny Noivern because I saw the green color. No, it's just the underside of the wings. At least now when I shiny hunt for Latios, I'll know where it is. Okay, so that's all there is to do in this distortion. Oh yeah, let's take a look at Latios first. Latios, I still don't know if the natures are set or not. I don't think they are. I got an impish nature. Alright, so now we have Latios, my bad, Latios, Virizion, and Meloetta. Wait, no, and Cobalion. So that's 4. I only have 3 more to get. Meloetta right here, and... God, I really need to clean up this PC box. I'm pretty much going to release everything I caught. There it is. So I now have 4. I only have 3 more to go. I still have Cobalion, Latios, and Keldeo. Get away from the Altarias. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next clip, where it's going to be the next legendary or mythical. Ooh, we got another one, finally! It's actually been quite a while since the last one of these I did. Because I spent maybe the last 2 weeks trying to get a shiny alpha female Fennekin. I was using a Sparkling Power 3 all types and Alpha Power 2 donut. And I was in one of the special scan distortions that has fire types. It spawned, let me think, it spawned the Torchic line, the Fennekin line, and the Charmander line. And I was not leaving until I got a female shiny Alpha Fennekin. Yes, it would have been my second one. Which, by the way, take a look at how many berries I have now. Wait, which berries am I using? Hold on, use the ones that don't matter. Okay, and just double my order, please. Yeah, you can see just how many berries I've grinded. Trying to get these stupid special scans. In fact, let me show you guys. In the process of doing this, I got another shiny Pidgey, and let's see, where is it? Where did it go? If I can even find it, I got another shiny Fletchling somewhere, because of course I did. Fletchlings and shiny Pidgeys. At this point, you know, how do you not have them? I don't even know where it is. Well, it's somewhere here. And also you can see I got the Gimmighoul special distortion. I was debating back and forth. Do I want to shiny hunt it? Since in 2 games, I've only ever gotten it once, and that was it. So I did make a donut. I was going to shiny hunt it, but then I decided, you know what, nah. I'm going to save it to hunt on my main. Okay, so let's see who we have to catch in this one. Yeah, it's been a real long time since the last time I got a shiny legendary here. A shiny legendary? A regular legendary. You know, there's only so many hours in a day. I have to juggle between grinding distortions here to get enough points to do the special scan. And then I also was primarily you know, preoccupied with trying to get myself a shiny female Alpha Fennekin. I did get a shiny female Alpha Braixen previously, but then I decided I want another. One as a Braixen, one as a Delphox. Is this Terrakion? This looks like... Well, let's see. Yes! I recognize that structure back there to symbolize it's Terrakion. Again, no idea where Terrakion is. So, you know, me getting a shiny female Alpha, and me spending like 2 weeks to get it, even in hyperspace, let alone, you know, actually hunting it in regular Lumios. You know, that's not even the... Oh, there it is. Oh, I can't save right now, huh? But yeah, it's not even gonna be the last one I hunt for. Because I plan to also go for a shiny Alpha female Chikorita. Won't that be fun to go after? Oh, I couldn't save. You know what? I have plenty of time. I can always just run away, de-aggro you, come back. And you know what? There's nothing stopping me from knocking all of you out. Just so you guys aren't in my way. Right about now, having Dazzling Gleam would have been really nice. There we go. Now none of you can be a hindrance to me. Alright, let's try this. Can I perhaps just snipe you from back here? Wow, okay. That doesn't even work. Alright! At least these things are relatively easy to catch, you know? It's been so long, I don't even remember what the last one I caught was. I really gotta organize my boxes. I have not organized my boxes in this file once. Alright. Terrakion, last one I caught was... a long time ago, I tell you that. It was Latios. For some reason, I was thinking the last one was Virizion, but no, that's over here. When did I get Latios? I got Latios... actually, that's not as long as I thought. I mean, that's still... Let me think, that is over 2 weeks. The 27th of January, because today is the 10th of February. So, yeah, it has been quite a while. But regardless, we got it. Finally, another one of these. So, I will see you guys in the next one that I catch. Wow, the next one didn't take long at all. You know, I haven't started hunting any of these on my main file yet. Because you know me, I plan to hunt them in Dex order. So it's Latias first, or nothing. It's Latias first or no deal. And I'm not kidding when I tell you, just before I did this special scan, I did a special scan on my main file, and it was Terrakion. Again. So the grind continues until I get Latias. And I will settle for nothing but Latias. You know, actually, it was only yesterday since I caught... What did I catch yesterday? Now I don't even remember. Wasn't it Terrakion I caught yesterday? That's not the PC box. Let me see... Yep. Terrakion was the last one we caught, and that was yesterday. Ah, getting my controls mixed up again. But sweet! You know, the sooner I get these done, the sooner I don't have to worry about it, you know? It's a lot of effort grinding for special scans on 2 files. So after we're done catching this one, there's only 1 left to do, and then I don't have to worry about this file anymore. I can focus on my main. Which, by the way, I have significantly less berries on my main. It's not because I'm using them, it's just because, well, I just haven't grinded as much on my main compared to this one, can you believe? Well, a lot of my time has been spent shiny hunting. But yeah, can you believe just how many berries I have on this file now? So we're missing Keldeo or Latias. Which one would this be? Latias! Wow! Speaking of Latias... Yeah, I'm still waiting to see Latias on my main file! Where is she at? You know what? That's a good question. Where is Latias? Latios was at the very top of the building. Well, let me just see. If I can get up, then I can take a look around. So that means Keldeo is going to get the crown for the one taking the longest. Yeah, I have no clue where Latias is. Oh, never mind, Latias is right there. How nuts would it have been if I just randomly found a shiny? When I would not want to find a shiny on this file. Getting my buttons confused on how to save the game. I've been playing Legends Arceus lately. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. And the music fades away. Well, I tried. Well, hope all you guys have been, you know, have had good luck with your hunts. You know, with Generation 10 of Pokemon on the horizons, at the very least, I can know that when that game comes out, when those games come out, the 10th generation, at least I can know that I'll be done with these games. Legend ZA, I will know I had plenty of time to do everything I wanted. I mean, I'm not saying I'm done yet. I still hunted none of these legendaries. And there's still a handful of shinies I want to go after. You know, I haven't touched any of the side missions on my main file yet. Because, once again, mostly focused on shiny hunting. I'll get them done at some point. But until then, it's just more and more and more grinding for special scans. You know, I honestly could save myself a ton of time by simply just doing the rogue megas inside of hyperspace, but I don't want to. And also, I don't gain any berries if I do so. At least I don't think. I could be wrong about that. I might gain something. I don't know, I never did them. I am recording, right? Okay, good. I'll be heartbroken if I wasn't. Dang, why is Latias being so hard to catch? Normally these things are pretty easy to catch. You know, I really think it would have been cool if they introduced a brand new legendary in this game who was behind the hyperspace distortions, instead of it being Darkrai. You know, they introduced Enamorus in Legends Arceus, didn't they? So they're not shy about potentially introducing new legendaries in these Legends games. At least the Pokeball matches pretty much perfectly with this Pokemon. Well, the normal form at least, not the shiny. Wow, I don't know why it's being so feisty with being caught. You know, as of this moment, I've done all this grinding for the special scans to catch these legendaries, and there hasn't even been so much as an announcement for when Pokemon Home will update. As of this moment, Pokemon Home has not updated yet to be compatible with Legends EA. We don't even have an announcement for an update day. Well, had to be caught at some point. I'm not complaining. Well, that's all for me to do here. So, let's leave. I will now see you guys. Oh look, there's an Alpha Hawlucha. How neat is that? Anyways, I will now see you guys in the final clip, which will be Keldeo. Oh, there it is! There's the last one. At first, I couldn't even see where it was. This should be Keldeo, since Keldeo's the last one we need. Finally, I can stop grinding on 2 different games. Why did I come to the Pokemon Center first? Oh, right. It also has come to my attention. I realized that last time, I didn't actually take a look at Latias' summary. By the way, I'm on my last box. I actually ran out of space. What happens when you run out of space, if anyone doesn't know, is you can't even have the option to throw your Pokeball. You just press the button and nothing happens. So yeah, we didn't even take a look at Latias' summary last time. So here's a summary that you need. I got a mild nature. And speaking of Latias, would you believe that since the last clip, I not only found the special scan for Latias, but I also found Shiny Latias. I actually found Shiny Latias. It actually didn't take too long. Only took like, I don't know, maybe a day or 2 of just hunting for it, and then I got it really quickly. But that's only the start. I only just started shiny hunting the legendaries on my main, because I only got Latias. I still got 4 more to hunt. And a lot of grinding to do as well. Also, I have a buttload of berries in this game, or in this file compared to my main one. All my time was spent shiny hunting instead of actually just grinding. So I don't have as many berries on my main file as I do on this one. But whatever. At least on this file, we're finally done with the grind. I can finally stop grinding on 2 different games. I wonder what'll happen once I catch all 7. Does this... do these yellow question mark special scans just completely disappear? Like they don't ever pop up again? I don't see how they would pop up again. There's nothing left to catch in them. But whatever. We are finally done. I can finally stop grinding on 2 different games. I can finally focus on just 1 game. So this should be Keldeo, and I have no idea where Keldeo is. So we're gonna find where Keldeo is located together. It's a shame that they didn't let us shiny hunt Keldeo and Meloetta, but it is what it is. Yep, picking up Keldeo near you. Yeah, but of course it had to be the large distortion. Wasn't Meloetta? Meloetta was a large distortion too. I think Verizon was as well. Oh, you wanna know something else? Literally just before recording this clip, I got a random shiny alpha Esper in one of these distortions. No sparkling boost, no alpha boost. I was just grinding the points. And a random shiny alpha Esper popped up. In fact, something else that's a fun fact. So I did indeed get lucky and catch a shiny alpha female Chikorita. I actually wasn't too sure what I was gonna do to hunt it. Because my options were, you know, using these Holovators, these things right here, until I got a shiny alpha female to pop up, or I constantly reset until the guaranteed shiny was a female alpha. You know, I was hopping back and forth between, do I just stick with my Sparkling Power 3 Grass and Alpha Power 2 Donut? Or do I try my luck and make both of them level 3? Level 3 Sparkling Grass and level 3 Alpha. I kind of went back and forth. I did try to make a donut that was better, but then I gave up and I just tried my luck. And the thing was, I wasn't even trying really to do, you know, resetting until I get the guaranteed shiny in the distortion to be the female alpha. I was just resetting until I got a shiny alpha, so that way I can just reset or constantly do that thing, constantly go back and forth until a shiny alpha shows up. And I was just trying to do it until I got at least a guaranteed shiny alpha to spawn, so I can at least walk away with one of those. And then I got the Chikorita. Well, it was shiny alpha and female, so great. But I have all this time left. That donut gave me like 20 minutes in the distortion. And of course I didn't want to waste it, so I just utilized the rest of the time. I walked away with 9 extra shiny Skidoos. 7 of them being alpha. How do I get up? I'm trying to look around. How do I get up onto the roofs? Never mind trying to find Keldeo. How do I even get up to the roof? Okay, there's this big open space over here. There has to be a way up from here. I am just so glad to be done with this. Alright, it seems like this jumbled mess over here is going to be our way up. Let's pick this up first. Alright, we found our way up, but we still haven't found the target. I kind of doubt Keldeo's over that way. What if Keldeo, yep, Keldeo's down there. I kind of figured Keldeo would be in an isolated spot. Alright, now I know for future. What the hell? Still not angry? Okay. Oh! I was gonna get ready to attack, but thankfully I didn't have to. Okay! Finally we did it! We caught all 7. And I can stop playing this game, or at least this file. I still have a ton of grinding on my main file to do. You know, between my 2 files, I haven't even found Keldeo on my main. This Keldeo here is the first one I found on 2 different games. Well, there's nothing else for me to do here. Let's get out of here. Alright, folks, let's take a look at Keldeo's summary before I forget to do that again. And then, well, that comes, this comes to an end. All these legendaries and mythicals I had to grind for on my own time. Yeah, I really gotta clear out my boxes. I'm just too lazy to. I'd rather do something else, you know, like grind on my main file. Anyway, so there you go. A timid nature, Keldeo. Alright, there we go. So, I will see you guys back when Pokemon Home updates to be compatible with this game. See you there. Welcome back, everyone, to what is probably going to be the finale to Pokemon Legends ZA. So, you've seen me catch all of the legendaries in hyperspace, and now that Pokemon Home has finally updated to be compatible with this game, I have been finally able to clean up my boxes and actually play the games again. I stopped playing Legends ZA for quite a long time because on my main file, I ran out of box space. So I had to stop playing. Otherwise, if I found a shiny, I could not catch it. I had to wait until Legends ZA became compatible with Pokemon Home before I could play this game again. But it wasn't completely a waste of time because in the process, I was shiny hunting for a shiny Charmander as my starter in Fire Red. Did I get a shiny starter this entire time? No. So on that front, I failed. I failed to get a shiny starter before Home updated. But it's fine. Now that Home has updated, I want to show you guys there's a lot of things to update here. Wow. And that's because I have transferred my entire living dex over to this file. This is why I ran out of space. Not only did I have a ton of shinies, which, when I checked, I had 229 shinies that I caught from ZA. You might be thinking, well, where did all the rest of the box space go? Well, I had an entire living dex, I had an entire alpha dex, and then the remaining spaces were all shinies. So here is my entire living dex I transferred from my main. I realized that this whole thing could have been avoided if I created a living dex on my alt, this file, instead of my main. That way, I save space. And that would have meant that I would have been able to play this and shiny hunt the legendaries. But that also would have meant I wouldn't have had time to shiny hunt for a starter. I mean, I didn't get a starter, but still. So, you might be wondering, where are those legendaries I caught? Here they are! These are all of the ones I got from this game, this file. And I have been waiting this entire time to combine the ones that I got from this file for my living dex, which, keep in mind, I'm going to shiny hunt them on my main, so I needed a regular one for here. Okay, so let's do it. And I already spoiled what's coming up next. But first, let's do this. Ah, there we go. Now my living dex is complete. So these are all the legendaries and mythicals I caught from this file. I have yet to replace the ones in my Pokemon Home Living dex that are in Cherish Balls. So things like Magearna, Zeraora, Marshadow, you know, things in my living dex that are still in Cherish Balls. Which, as of this moment, there's only 2 left that are not in regular Pokeballs, but in Cherish Balls or something else. That being Zarude and Enamorus. There was a small period where you could catch Enamorus in a regular Pokeball in Pokemon Go recently, but the chances of me finding an Enamorus and then actually catching it in a Pokeball was really slim. So I didn't even bother. So anyways, I also wanted to show off. I sent all my shinies I got into this file to show you. Take a look. Recognize these? From the Legend ZA Prep Hunt? I haven't checked these out yet. I don't know what they're gonna say. Let's see. Does it say where they came from? It seems to have traveled across space and time to join me from the Kalos region. Interesting. So these, I shiny hunted for a long time ago. And they are finally put into Legend ZA. Yes, I hunted this hoping that Galarian Slowbro would get a Mega. It did not. You guys notice that we got shiny. We got Mega Frostlass to go with Mega Glalie, but we didn't get Mega Slowking to go with Mega Slowbro. What's up with that, Game Freak? Mega Mewtwo. Yes. And obviously at the time, we didn't know that you could shiny hunt these two in this game. I hunted 2 Zygardes. And, yes, I did shiny hunt 10 shiny Furfros on the 3DS. I obviously have yet to change their forms. And now let me show you, these are all the shinies I have gotten in Legend ZA. I don't think I need to point out which ones are alphas. Well, actually, maybe I should, because that would make it even cooler. Shiny Alpha Fletchling that became a Talonflame. This is from the tower. Let's see, which one are alphas? This one's the static one. I wasn't even trying to hunt for it. This one's the static one as well. What else? What else? I did hunt for this shiny Alpha. I'm not going to evolve it because I like it as a Doublade better than an Aegislash. Shiny Alpha Dragonite. Shiny Alpha Braixen, but then I said that wasn't enough. So, later on, I spent 2 weeks going for another Shiny Alpha Female Braixen, or whatever. No, I got this as a Shiny Alpha Female Fennekin, and then I evolved it all the way to a Delphox. Shiny Alpha Female Glaceon. Shiny Alpha Female Level 100 Milotic. So yeah, these are all the shinies I've gotten so far. Level 100 Shiny Alpha Metagross. I phased on a Shiny Alpha Starmie. Look, I already got Shiny Latios. And Latios. Pokemon Day, I decided maybe it's a good idea just to have it say a fun date. I go for a Shiny Alpha Greninja, and the very first thing I got was a female Shiny Froakie. And then, you know, the rest I got during that hunt. Okay, so we have a couple things to do. There was a mystery gift. You know what's actually funny? Pokemon Day, they had a trailer, they had a reveal for Mega Garchomp Z. But it's like, oh yeah, I guess they didn't release it yet. Alright, that was technically the first time they ever officially revealed Mega Garchomp Z, when we already knew about it thanks to the data mines. But like, damn, I didn't realize that was the first time they officially revealed it. So yeah, we have a handful of things to do. And also, if I go here, finally got the shiny charm on this file. I'm not gonna do the rest of these, but yeah. So we're about to be done doing everything there is to do in this game, minus something like buying all the clothing in the game. I don't think you need to see me do that. Okay, so there's a new... Whoops. It's been quite a while. I need to remember my buttons again. How did I do this? Oh, right. It was here. This one. And to my surprise, the Mega Garchomp Z battle is easy. Pretty easy. Oh, I also wanted to show you guys this. My Pokemon Home, I do have every Pokedex for the game complete. You can see my entire Lumiose Pokedex is complete. My Hyperspace Pokedex is complete. And my Mega Evolution Pokedex is complete. What's funny is, you know, the ones that are online ranked battle rewards, like the Hoenn starters, they're technically paywalled. So their registrations into Home are paywalled. But yeah, just wanted to show that off. My Pokedexes in Home, all of them are complete. Including Pokemon Home, as of this moment. All my Pokedexes in Pokemon Home... Wait, what? Yeah, all my Pokedexes in Pokemon Home, including Pokemon Go, are complete. Pokemon Go being as complete as it can be as of this moment, where the most recent Pokemon, as of this moment, to be put into Pokemon Go, was Mimikyu. So, all my Pokedexes in Home are complete. I am ready for whatever the shiny reward will be for Legend ZA. I came to the wrong spot. I need to make a donut. So we have this first to do. So we have the Mega Garchomp battle, and then we have these. The last remaining handful of the side missions, and then we will be done with this game. By the way, in case you missed it, take a look at how many berries I've accumulated over grinding in this game. Primarily these ones here, you know. You can see just how many berries I have accumulated just grinding through the game and trying to get the legendaries to spawn. So, considering I have a buttload of these berries, I am just gonna splurge. I'm not gonna use the ones that I actually do use, like the ones for the yellow, which is sour. I use that for like item power, berry power. And then the sweet ones, which is pink, I use that to shiny hunt. So I use everything but those ones. I obviously don't need a donut this intense for Garchomp, but why not? So the only other thing that I haven't done in this game, which I cannot do on this file, is the online rank battles for the Mega Stones. But it's okay, so be it, you know? I don't have NSO on this profile, so I'm not going to be able to get them on this file. It's fine. I have them on my main file, and that's what matters. I didn't expect Home to have a Mega Evolution Pokédex. That's kind of crazy. And I also saw this pointed out online, which, like, may seem obvious, but when you think about it... So I saw this pointed online. The fact that Mega Evolution is the very first gimmick that they actually return to. Wow, 60 minutes? Well, I guess it is a 1-star. But yeah, Mega Evolution is the first gimmick that they returned to and added more to it. Like, are they going to add more Z crystals? Probably not. Are they going to add more Gigantamax forms? Maybe. But not anytime soon. Well, terrestrialization is so new. So, like, Mega Evolution is the first gimmick that they've actually returned to and added more. Ah, Mega Garchomp Z. The thing that for some reason is pure ground? Like, it actually lost the dragon typing? Not gonna lie, a Mega Greninja would be really helpful right now. Yeah, I kind of expected Garchomp Z to be, like, at least a 3-star distortion, maybe a 4, but no, it being a 1-star. Like, we've had ones that are even higher than Garchomp. I would think Garchomp would be pretty high up there, but no, it's a 1-star distortion. So, now that Home is updated and I can actually play this game again, I'm going to resume my hunt. I have only gotten Shiny Latios and Latios, so I still need to get Shiny Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. Wow, I didn't even need to switch out to Florges. Oh, did you hear that? That was just me disconnecting my phone. I don't know if you even heard that. But there we go, we have this one done. Was that an item I saw? No. Oh, that's right, these ones don't have items. Anyway, so, yeah. I should have created a living dex on this file, my alt, instead of on my main. Had I done that, I would have saved a lot of space, and I would have actually played the game for longer. Well, I have learned my lesson for when Winds and Waves comes out. Make a living dex in the file that I would consider my alt. Or, you know, just not the game I would play as my main. Okay, let's see. So let's do this one first. We may as well just go in order. I have prepared Pokemon for all of these side missions. I'm not gonna lie. I did damn near none of these side missions on my main. You know, one, I didn't want to play the game and risk finding another shiny Fletchling that I couldn't catch. And two, well, doing the side missions 2 times is like, ugh, I don't even want to do them once. Yes, I will take I think it's the malicious one. That gets me Ceruledge. I'm gonna save the game, just in case I screw that up. So you're going to evolve your Charcadet into Ceruledge. Yes. Then I'll use my Auspicious Armor to evolve my Charcadet into Armarouge. Here we go, Charcadet. The day has come for you to wield that blazing crimson power. What does he say if I chose the other options? Does he say Violet Armor? Or Violet Power? What did he just say now? Ah yes, a Mega Man looking Pokemon. I want to play Sonic Crossworlds Racing. Wait, Sonic Racing Crossworlds? I want to play as Mega Man. Now we must fight to the finish. You with only your Ceruledge, I with only my Armarouge. Okay. So let me explain something real quick. I have these all prepared for these last remaining side missions, but a lot of these I did not catch from Legends ZA. This one here I bred in Sword and Shield. This one I caught in Glimwood Tangle. This one I bred in Brilliant Diamond. This one I caught in Sword and Shield, this one I caught in my Violet game, and this one I also caught in my Violet game. See, when I was grinding for the legendaries, I didn't think to catch one for the side mission. And I didn't prepare the entire time during, waiting for home to update. And changing the date for new distortions until I get these is a pain in the ass and takes a long time, so I took the faster route. Like I said before, play smarter, not harder. Just transfer them in when home updates. And then these ones I actually did catch while I was grinding. An alpha version of all 3. So anyways, he wants me to evolve my Charcadet into Armarouge, even though I have one over here in my living dex. Right here. I am not going to do that. I am going to evolve another one. And I already have tons. But hey, he gives me one, so may as well. I wonder what'll happen if you evolve it into, the same thing he evolved it into. So for me, I wonder what'll happen if I evolved it into Charcadet. What? Into Armarouge. Do you screw yourself over and you have to get a Ceruledge now? Before he can battle? Anyway, so I did not do the moveset yet, because this wasn't even evolved. I will take Bitter Blade. I will take... yeah, I definitely want some ghost moves, since... Well, I don't know about that one. Oh, I'm trying to think, which one... What did I have on my Ceruledge in Violet? I had Bitter Blade, I had... Now I don't even remember. I think I had Lava Plume. Ah, fine, I'll put Phantom Force, whatever. Alright, we fight! Alright, I need it only to be Ceruledge. Oh, I should be reading that. Whoops. Let the story unfold. I've got it all thought out. Isn't this thing an awesome Pokemon? Like, genuinely? I never imagined our paths would cross again. Not like this! I see you've evolved your old Charcadet into Cerulege at last. I can hear the Smash Brawl theme playing. Do you remember our very first battle? Charcadet versus Charcadet. I defeated you back then. Did you really? Well, I'm not the same trainer I was back then. Damn, I should have said the other option. I mean, after all, he's the main character here. This will be the final battle that decides everything between you and me. Armarouge and I will win! Once and for all! Now, Armarouge, unleash your blazing crimson flames! I wonder if I chose the other option, does he say violet flames? Then again, he's not saying scarlet flames. I didn't expect it to take just one shot, but okay. How could this be? Is Cerulege the stronger one after all? Type matchup-wise, yes. The blazing crimson flames flicker and fade. To have defeated my Armarouge, you truly are the one trainer worthy of being called my rival. That was the best! I finally got to live the fateful battle of my dreams. It honestly felt like we truly were rivals. I am your true rival. Perhaps it was fate. You know what? I'll say that. I like that one better. Man, that's my rival for you. Always saying the coolest things. Whoa, bottle caps. Cool. Alright, this one's done. This one next. So let's see. I haven't even started on my Alpha Dex in Legends Arceus yet. Because, well, all my time was focused on shiny hunting for a starter in Fire Red, which I still haven't gotten yet. Over a month of non-stop hunting. I've seen a lot of people online crashing out about how long old shiny hunts take. It's like, psh, people, please. Oh, you know what? Something I didn't check before I started this. Oops. Wait, it needs to be nighttime, doesn't it? Yeah. Back alley at night. The thing I forgot to check is, do I even have a leak? I do! I have one. Yeah, but I still need it to be nighttime, so let's go fix that real quick. Man, I ran across that wild zone for nothing. But yeah, I've seen people crashing out online about how long these shiny hunts take. It's like, people, please. You know, it's not like modern Pokemon where a shiny shows up in 5 minutes, and if it doesn't show up in 5 minutes, you get impatient. Remember that shiny alpha female Delphox I showed you earlier? That took me 2 weeks to get. And I was hunting in hyperspace, too. Granted, I didn't have the luxury of level 3 sparkling and alpha power. I think I had level 2 alpha, level 3 sparkling. But you want to hear what's crazy though? In the 2 weeks it took me to hunt that, I got 7 male shiny alphas as phases. Which means the 8th shiny alpha was female. You know, the 1 in 8 chance of it being female? Yo, I've never had a shiny actually show up perfectly odds before. 1 in 8, and the 8th one was actually the one I'm looking for. I've never had that happen before. What a fine-looking leek you have. I challenge you to a duel of Farfetch'd and Fate. Man, I cannot... I cannot hear... Have at you! I cannot hear or say the word leek without ever thinking of the menu again. Leek's gonna cook some leeks. Is a shit? You want to cook some shit? Shallots! Shallots for the great foodie. I am defeated. What the hell? That's some like Wii Sports sound effects there. I underestimated you. Forgive my disrespect. Masterful stock wielding technique, unflinching resolve against an oniony onslaught. You must certainly be a trainer of great renown. To best him with such aplomb, a skillful display. I've never heard that word before, aplomb. Now it's my turn. I challenge you to the fight of our chives. My comrade's defeat is my defeat. I must avenge his dishonor, or this dishonor. Have at you! Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that today was a pretty rough day for me. Today was not a good day. And I don't feel like telling you what happened today. I'm just gonna let it fade into a distant memory. Long be forgotten. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna do this tonight. Given how long of a day it was today, I felt a slight headache. It got worse, but now it's kind of better. Well fought. Yeah, it's been a long day. I concede! Such strength is surely one in a scallion. How relentlessly must one train to reach that level? I'll be honest with you, bruh. I just used as many XL EXP candies as it took. So, both my comrades have been bested. Oh, I haven't even been paying attention to their names. Boucher. I almost called him Beyonce. I mustn't let Le Trois Pureaux fall into disgrace. I am Boucher, leader of the 3 leek wielders, and the mightiest member of our gallant trio. Prepare yourself! I shall now demonstrate the power of the Kanto style. Excuse me. The Kanto stock style. How about you? You know, I really thought Home would update for Legend ZA later. It updated on April 2nd, so yesterday. It updated yesterday. I thought it would update on the 8th, because April 8th is the day Pokemon Champions releases. And I thought Home would update the same day. would seem my Kanto stock style was no use against you. Because I was thinking, Pokemon Champions release, Home would have to update at the same time. And my train of thought was, well, it would be stupid for Home to update for Champions, and then have to update like a week or a month later for Legends ZA. So to me, it made sense it would update for both at the same time. And the update did do that, but just not when I thought. I thought it would happen the same day Champions came out, so April 8th. But no, it updated April 2nd. Most impressive. Hehehe. Phew. Now those were some duels of Daring Do. What? Sorry about all that. To tell you the truth, we're real big fans of the movie Les Trois Poireaux. Poiret, whatever. I said that last one so wrong. Chevalier. I like that name. We've long dreamed of acting out a scene from the movie, with Pokemon battles just like those. Louis. But to make that happen, we needed a Farfetch'd and a trainer strong enough to stand up to our trio. That's when you came into the picture. I sent you down this alley, and the rest is history. I didn't tell you the whole story from the start because I wanted to build up a little suspense. I'm sorry for tricking you. Hope we didn't ruffle your feathers too badly. But thank you for making our dream come true. I got to quote all my favorite lines. I'll relish this moment till the end of my days. Our Farfetch played their parts gallantly too. From this lighting, it almost looks like one of them is shiny. And with that, Les Trois Poireaux shall stalk off into the shadows. Okay. Next one. Wow. See, as I was preparing for this, I forgot to catch a Fungus, so I had to really quickly jump into my Violet, go to the bamboo place, and catch a Fungus. No, not the one from my living dex. And I don't have a shiny one. This one. The one I specially caught just for you. Thank you so much for this. It looks just like a Pokeball. Ooh, I could stand right here admiring it all day. My cord is stuck somehow. The wiring for my headset is stuck somehow in my chair. It's actually really stuck in there. I'm sure everyone... Oh man, the audio's not being messed up, is it? Okay, no, it's not. I'm sure everyone who visits will want to buy some Pokeballs now. Wow, I don't know what happened. This is actually really stuck in there. I don't want to yank it out and risk... Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened. It's actually really stuck in between the chair. Wow. Let's lure more sales in... Wait, let's lure more sales into our Pokemon Center together, Fungus. I really can't thank you enough for bringing me such a fun little guy to join me here. She kind of smiles the way Zelda smiles at the end of Breath of the Wild. See, you want to boost sales, but then you give me 90 balls for free. Well, another one done. A special Zaviper. Oh, there we go. I got it. Wow, that was really stuck in there. Did you bring me one of your so-called real Seviper? Go on then, let's see it! The one from my living dex. Trainers, which one of these Pokemon evolves into Seviper? If you said Arbok, you're right! What's this now? They're both Seviper, aren't they? I suppose if you squint, maybe they've got slightly different silhouettes, but that's nothing. This one's the only Seviper. Sevi is 100% an Arbok. You want me to believe that Pokemon there is an actual Seviper? Then that means Sevi here is a regional form of... Sevi here is a regional form of Seviper? It's really not. It's an Arbok. What happened to kids using Pokedexes to scan their Pokemon? Remember in the anime, it could even scan Meowth when it's disguised? It's an Arbok? And I, doffed old codger that I am. What? There's that word again. Codger. The supposed name of the What? The supposed name of the Grimes family dog in The Walking Dead. And I, daft old codger than I am, gave an Arbok the name Sevi? Wouldn't feel right to just suddenly start calling it Arby instead. You know, I've never had Arby's. They just don't exist around here. You don't mind Sevi, bud? You don't mind Sevi, bud? Well then, let's just stick with that. Simple's best. Goodness, I guess I'd better read up on Arbok and make sure I'm caring for Sevi properly. You remember back when they used to have a different design for Arbok for each game, and then they completely abandoned that idea? It's a shame. Can you imagine that, though? That would have been cool as hell. I don't think we have that in modern Pokemon. A Pokemon where the design changes based on each game. And you can tell based on the design which game it came from. And no, I'm not talking about, like, Deoxys forms in the Gen 3 games. But yeah, missed opportunity with Arbok. And it would make most sense for it to be a Gen 1 Pokemon too, since it's something that's been around the longest. Will you give me a Feebas? I got one here. Which Feebas will you give me? Interesting, they had lines in case you had multiple. Not the one from my living dex, the one I bred in Sword and Shield earlier today. This one was born today. It's a Feebas. Wow! Thanks. I hope we'll get along swimmingly, Feebas. Oh, you give me a Prism Scale for that. I was about to say, like, do you want me to give you a Prism Scale with that too? A Gallant Indeedee. Now, I actually did catch one for my main file. When I got Indeedee to spawn, I actually caught an alpha one to give to this for the side mission, but I forgot to catch another one for this file, so I had to catch one in Glimwood Tangle. Do you have an Indeedee you can give me? Do you have an Indeedee? I Indeedee-deed. Truly, oh, having an Indeedee here would be worth any number of human workers. Not the one from my living dex. Goodbye, friend. Yes, it's Yes, the gallantry. All Indeedee are most gallant. Gallant, you might say in this case. I actually have no idea what he says if I give him a male one. Now, to prepare my superb Lumio Skelette that shall transcend standard Lumio Skelettes. I mean, the super Lumio Skelette was burnt to a crisp. What's this one gonna be? Charred? I shall call them Giga Lumio Skelettes. That's right, we're skipping right over Mega. This is a kind of brilliant thinking and decisive action that is needed to be truly gallant. I didn't bring myself some water. Indeed. What? Indeedy. Please present our customer with some Giga Lumio Skelettes. Woo! That's the size of a cheese wheel. Oh. They're so large that there is no room to serve coffee or anything else alongside them. I want to know where you got that plate. Look at the size of that plate. Perhaps gallantry should know some limits. But at least but at least I still get to see Indeedy's gallant service. And that's something to celebrate. Indeed. Oh, they should have made her say indeed. Indeedy, together you and I shall bring further glory to Cafe Gallant. Hey, I only get 5 regular size Lumio Skelettes? Where's my Giga ones? Did I eat them all? Hey, I could have brought them to Hotel Z and shared them with my friends. I keep getting my buttons mixed up. What? You know, as a kid, I used to pronounce Throw's name as Thraw. And then, you know, their pronunciation is throw, as in like throwing something, and then sock, as in like you put on a pair of socks. Well, I think sock I pronounce the same way, like sock. Maybe I put more emphasis on the W. I see you brought a throw. Does that mean you'll join the throw throng? Yes, put me in. Because that dude who is a sock simp, yeah, he was a little rude last time. Congratulations on growing the ranks of the... what? Yeah, growing the ranks of the throw throng, Lentz. What? Thank you for choosing the throw throng. I'm deeply honored to have you. Now then, it's time for our competition to commence! I actually saw footage online. If you bring an alpha throw, there's just one that's hilariously bigger than the rest. Allow me the honor of serving as witness and referee. Let's make sure we all know the rules. We'll have 5 matches, with the team captain steering the final one. The team with more wins overall will be the victors of this competition. Now begin! Our first contenders, Sock of the Swift Wind and Throw of the Fleet Foot. Sock of the Swift Wind wins! Our second match, Sock of the Roiling Waves versus Throw the Ardent. We just heard winds and now we see waves. Throw the Ardent is victorious. The hint to winds and waves was in front of us the whole time. Match number 3. Sock the Immovable. Yeah. Versus throw of the leg technique. The match goes to throw of the leg technique. The throw throng leads with 2 wins to 1. I can guess who's gonna win the next one. Our 4th match pits Sock of the Brutal Strike against throw of the Artful Footwork. Sock of the Brutal Strike claims the match. We're tied at 2 wins each. It is time we settle this. Team captains, take your place with your Pokemon. Or take your places with your Pokemon. This is it. Our final match. Sock the Blue Demon versus Thrill the last minute entrant. Excuse me. Fight! Round 1. Fight! But wait, Sock was already out of its Pokeball. Did it just go back into its ball just to come back out? Flawless. Wait. Throw wins. Flawless victory. Fatality! Well, it wasn't flawless victory, but whatever. Even Sock's mighty blows couldn't stop you. I admit it. I'm impressed. Why, damn, why'd we zoom in on Ivor's feet? The winners are the Throw Throng and its team captain. I thought the other lady was team captain. I thought I was just a stand-in. Whatever. You did it! This is a victory for all Throw. You fought admirably. Throws are strong. As always, masterful. As always, masterful. What's the lines? What's the opposite line then? Socks? Like, Sock doesn't wear socks. Thank you. We couldn't have won without his help. Really, our competition has given me a new admiration for Sock. I hope you'll teach me more about what makes it so great. Celebrating your opponent even in defeat is very good sportsmanship. We have embodied the true spirit of martial arts here today. Thank you for your aid. And Gwyn just sitting there, back there silently watching. The Sock Squad's next objective will be to get him as a full member. And the Throw Throng will make a permanent team captain spot for him. I actually don't know what happens if you lose these ones. I did see online that you could lose the Charcadet one, and nothing really happens. I don't know what happens if you lose this one. Ugh. Trist Dreams. I was about to say that in French, if that even is French. Trist Dreams of Tatsugiri. Now this one I actually did catch in hyperspace. Do I need them in my party? I'm gonna do it just in case. All alphas too. Have you got a Tatsugiri to show me? If so, which form? No, I will show off the alphas, thank you very much. Pose, 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 pose. So this is a curly form Tatsugiri. Seems like it'd be hard to make food curl up like that, but it's helpful to see an example. This is helpful. I look forward to seeing all of Tatsugiri's forms. I know very well there's internet in the Pokemon world. You could have just looked this stuff up online. You could have just gone on to whatever the Pokemon world's equivalent of Google Images are. Which one's Droopy? Was this one Droopy? Excusez-moi! This is not the form you said! Did you think I wouldn't be able to tell? No, merci! Hey, my bad! You said you wanted to see all three, so what's the harm if I show you all three in the wrong order anyways? Fine, this one's the Droopy form. Bitch. So this is a Droopy form Tatsugiri. It's funny how Sushi can droop like that and still be appealing. This is helpful. I look forward to seeing all of Tatsugiri's forms. So like, which came first? Sushi or Tatsugiri? Did Tatsugiri inspire the look of Sushi? Like in the Pokemon world, did people look at Tatsugiri's design and go, we can make a food dish that kind of resembles this. Make a ball of rice, put a slab of fish meat on top, but like, wait, what fish meat are they using in their world? The chicken or the egg? Yeah, the sushi or the Tatsugiri. So this is a stretchy form Tatsugiri. I think I can finagle something like this as long as I've got something to balance on some rice. Okay, I can give you that one. The yellow one can just be egg. I appreciate you showing me all three forms of Tatsugiri. I think I can take a passable stab at making sushi now. Give me a moment. What is that meat? Well, what do you think? It's obviously not made by a pro, but it looks just good. But it looks just good enough to make you curious. Which means it should be perfectly lukewarm seller. What? It should be a perfectly lukewarm seller for our modest hit menu. Hold up! Is that for real? Sushi with coffee? Lumiose really is gourmet central. People will try eating all kinds of things. Oh my god. I may not be the one eating it, but the world needs to see this! Hey, Brenda's besties. I'm back with another 100% authentic Lumiose food find. This sushi coffee combo is blowing my mind and opening up a whole new world! My family thinks I'm nuts. Cafe Tris is on a whole new level, so come get on it. Bye! Whoops, there I go again. Another impromptu live stream. I just can't stop changing the world. Oh, it's so hard being me. It's so hard making history every day. Whoa! This is it, that sushi coffee combo spot. Hey, let me get a sushi coffee combo. One sushi coffee combo. Sheesh, what a long name. Maybe you should call it Sofi. Kafushi? Fushiki? Too many customers. No, merci! Would you guys trust sushi being sold from a coffee shop? How's business? Boomin'! Anyways, we're almost done. Oh ho ho, but we saved the longest one for last. Alright, let me show you how I did this. This one was a little bit challenging. So let me show you how I did this. Max potions. So if you remember, I need to battle using the 3 starters of the game against the types they're weak against. So I decided that in the time it took, I was going to do something special for this. Over here in my boxes of shinies, I have me a shiny Alpha Emboar. I have a shiny Alpha Feraligatr. Which, fun fact, my first phase for a shiny Alpha was a female one, which is more rare, but then I was thinking, damn, I kinda... Against all odds, I got a female when I was hoping for a male, which should have been a slam dunk, considering males are more common. I wanted a male one just so the blue matches with everything. And I do have... Where is it? Oh, here it is. I do have a shiny Alpha female Meganium. Funny thing, I got a distortion that spawns Meganium. I don't remember what donut I had. Maybe it was like Sparkling... I think it was Sparkling Grass 3 and Alpha level 2. And the distortion was the sewers. I was debating, do I hunt it legitimately like I did Delphox? Because Delphox, what I did was I used the Holovator and kept on going back and forth until a female Alpha spawned. That's why it took me 2 weeks. And I tried to restart the game until like the guaranteed shiny would spawn in as what I wanted, but it wouldn't change. The guaranteed shiny was always something in the Chikorita line, so I had to hunt this no matter what. Legitimately. I was debating, do I hunt a female one legit, or do I constantly reload the save file until the guaranteed spawn is a female shiny Alpha? Well, I was actually just restarting until I got a good chance to actually hunt it. And then I got lucky to the point that the guaranteed spawn was a shiny Alpha female. That's why I have so many shiny Skidoos, because with like 20 minutes in the distortion, I just didn't waste the time and I just kept on hunting. So 8 shiny Skidoos, and I think 2 of them are regular. Yeah, so that's 6 shiny Alpha Skidoos. And what's also funny is, when I did this hunt, I really only wanted Emboar. Oh crap. I also need to put their Mega Stones on them. What? Can I not... Wait, where's my option to... I guess it's because I'm detected. Huh, that's interesting. Didn't know that was how it worked. Oops. Wait, what? Yes! So yeah, when I started this, I really only wanted Emboar because... Holy moly, this looks fantastic. I best buddied my shiny Emboar in Pokemon Go just so I can have this shiny Mega in Pokemon Go one day. Well, now I can't show off the other 2, but I will in a moment. Shiny Alpha Feraligatr and shiny Alpha female Meganium. Yeah, initially I only wanted Emboar, but then I decided, let me go for all 3. I need all 3 anyways for the side mission. Wait, I'm just gonna... You want some? You You want some too? Oh, he's too thick! Anyways, we can only do one at a time. And I'm also going to save the game. So, you're curious about my ultimate techniques. You must pass each trial to earn the right to learn one of my ultimate techniques. Will you attempt a trial? The grass trial. Or the trial of grass. Excellent! Let the trial of grass begin. Alright, let's see how many attempts this takes me. This is harder than the Rayquaza fight in this game. Let that sink in. Okay, so I also use mints on these guys. I don't remember what mint I used for Meganium, but Protect, Outrage, and then just try to dodge. Try to dodge, try to dodge, try to dodge. So pretty much just keep on dodging. Heal whenever you get the chance to, or whenever you have to. And then every time Charizard uses Blast Burn, Protect. Charizard gets stunned, so then use Outrage. Rinse and repeat. I'm gonna now heal up. Oh, I thought Charizard was gonna use Blast Burn at that time. Get away from the Fire Spin. Oh right, you can't plus move Outrage. I'm gonna heal up again. I think Charizard's gonna use Flamethrower next. Okay. Charizard's down. Blaziken. Quickly, 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 quickly heal. Oh wait, I need to Mega Evolve right now. That way I get Stab from Dazzling Gleam. Half the antennas stick out. I'm just gonna try to attack. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay, I almost screwed up there. Come on, hurry up before my Mega runs out. While you use Double Team, I'm gonna use Max Potion. Quickly, 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 protect. Good. Wait, hurry up! and heal and heal and heal. What? Toppling 3 Fire-type Pokemon using only a Meganium is a feat for the books! Alright, 1 of 3. Marvelous! In honor of your success in the Trial of Grass, and for this step forward mastering all of my ultimate techniques, I give you this TM. Frenzy Plant. I'm impressed. Keep up the effort until all 3 trials are cleared. Alright, so that was Grass. I feel like Grass is probably the hardest of the 3. And I kind of feel like Fire may be the easiest. At least, that's my experience when I did this. I couldn't help but notice, do I have the date right? No, I don't. Oops. There we go. That's more like it. Look at this big boy. Okay, I'm gonna start off with a Power-Up Punch. Avoid, 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 avoid. Whoop. Blizzard, avoid. Damn, it's fine. Blizzard's relatively easy to avoid. And Surf. Quickly, 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 quickly. Okay. Swampert. First, heal. Swampert's gonna use Aqua Ring, I believe. Yeah. Take this opportunity to do a Power-Up Punch. And Mega Evolve. That way I can close combat and get the boost. Beautiful Mega. Oh, wait. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And Greninja should be easy, since it's weak against fighting. But I'm still going to... Oh, I thought you were going to, I thought you were going to use a Hydro Cannon first, never mind. So yeah, see? Fire seems to be the easiest. Beating 3 Water-type Pokemon using only an Emboar is an achievement to boast about. Marvelous! Yeah, it's all the same text. Blast Burn. Oops. And lastly, for Alligator. So, you're curious about my ultimate techniques. Yeah. Excellent. Let the trial of water begin. If you're lucky, you'll get the Pokemon to freeze with Ice Fang. Oh man, I protected too early! Crap, 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 crap. Okay, I found that actually using the plus moves for Ice Fang actually does work. Or at least is worth it here. Come on, let me heal, let me heal, let me heal, let me heal. Don't let you heal. Freeze! Yes! Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Yeah! Sceptile's fast, too. Man, I should have Ice Fang before Mega Evolving. Oh my god. I can't avoid this. Wow, that didn't do as much as I thought. Well, that's right, I'm a Dragon type now that I Mega'd. That won't one-shot me, will it? What? Yeah, that did very little. There we go, folks! That should be everything there is to do in Legend ZA. At least everything I'm willing to do. At last, you've done it! My truest congratulations. You've cleared all 3 of my trials. I didn't need to buy 50 max potions. In honor of your success in the Trial of Water, and for this step towards mastering all of my ultimate techniques, I give you this TM. These ultimate techniques boast tremendous power, but their recoil leaves the user wide open. That's why I don't really ever use them. It takes a trainer with a discerning tactical mind to use them properly. I trust you'll work hard to be such a trainer. And there we go. All side missions complete. Everything in the game is complete. Well, obviously there's still items I haven't picked up. If I knew how to pick them up, I would have done it long ago. And with that, Pokemon Legend ZA comes to a conclusion. That should be everything there is to do in Legend ZA. So glad to be finally done. I don't think there's anything I'm missing. Never mind. Hey, are you at Hotel Z? Right, I completely forgot about this. Hey, are you at Hotel Z? I sure am. That's right, there's this one, this final challenge. Once you complete all of them, I completely forgot about this. Well, I'm at Quasartico HQ, and I just realized I left something important there. Could I ask you to go to my room, find a piece of paper with a password on it, and read it to me? It's room 201, the door should be unlocked. With your password lying around? Did you not get security training? I know, just do it for me, okay? I really need your help. That's right, there's one last side mission. I'll be honest, I haven't seen or done this yet, so I'm doing this for the first time. This is the first time we're gonna see Tawny's room. We've seen Naveen's room, we've seen Lita's room, we haven't seen her room. 202, hers is 201. And it's kind of messy. It's a laptop all set up for video editing. Probably best not to look through someone else's files. I thought she wanted me to read a password. It's a stack of old newspapers about Lumios gathered as part of a search for someone. Where's the password? There's a scrap of paper stuck between the pages of one of these magazines. It says GP58JATW. Did you find it? Great! Can you tell me the password? Oh shit. I think it was that. Nice! Let me type that in. Here it goes. Capital G, lowercase p, 58, capital J, lowercase a, lowercase t, capital W, and... Yes! It worked! Thanks! I owe you! Sorry, I gotta run to a meeting. I'll make you a real special curry as thanks, okay? Ah, mission complete. Obviously not. I'm back! Hello there, forgive me for dropping in unannounced. Jet? Ma'am? I've been curious to see how you all get along, living here at AZ's old hotel. I suppose we get on in the normal fashion? We each go about our own business. We only have to receive guests every once in a while. I mean, Tawny seems busy lately, but I guess you'd know more about that than we do, ma'am. Dear Tawny is a very hard worker, isn't she? Luckily for all of us. She is not just a hero to Lumios. She has also been a great help to her colleagues at Quasartico. That's not true. I'm still flailing around in there. I have no idea how to function at a company. I like being able to help out at Quasartico, though. It's nice doing work for the good people. What? For the good of the people and Pokemon around here. It's neat to see you working hard like a real grown-up. But how's your Pokemon training? Having a 9-to-5 hasn't dulled your skills, has it? Come on, have a little more faith in me. I know he's the strongest Mega Evolution user, but I can still hold my own. Why don't you prove it in a Pokemon battle, then? I'll meet you outside. Don't pull any punches. Oh shit, I am screwed. I don't imagine this will be easy. Battle Tawny. I'm going to save. Saving the hell out of this. We know how tough she is. Ah, wait. My Emboar doesn't have its Mega Stone. Okay, let's do this for real. Ready to battle? You know I am. I've got all my best Pokemon with me. Get ready to lose! Oh shit, maybe it's a good thing I bought all those max potions. How many revives do I have? This is not a good first pairing. Wait, you're gonna Mega immediately? Wait, no you're not. Oh, I thought you would. Never mind. What? Yo, her team is level 100 too. Oh shit! Since when did Acid Spray have a haze effect like that? Yo! She is no joke right now. Oh, I never put Dazzling Gleam on this Florges. Is this the kryptonite gas that Batman used? There, that's one down. What the hell? Wait, yo, she's using Meowstic to set things up! I knew you would. Yo! Are you gonna send out Meowstic again? You are. Can I attack? No, you don't. What? Fine, I'll make it too. Oh wait, shit, you're a fairy type now. Whoops, wrong thing. Wrong thing to Mega right now. Then again, if I sent out Emboar, it wouldn't have been any better. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. What are you gonna send out next? Oh! Yo, this thing hits like a tank! I know I probably should just send out Greninja, but, well, I already make it. Finally, get that Meowstic out of here! This was a horrible... Wow. Well, hey! How come you get to Mega 2 times in a row? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Move, move, move! Shit. Do I risk it? I'm gonna risk it. I forget what your last member is. Isn't it for Alligator? It is. Time to use the power of our bonds with everyone in Lumiose and Mega Evolve! Fantastic. I'm really glad we met, you know? I mean it. Cool. Anyways. Thanks. I don't have any good Megas against this one. I just have to use Florges against it. I could have used literally the 3 starter Megas I just had, but I figured, nah, use the team I've been using this whole time. Shit! I am using not very effective moves! You really are the strongest and the greatest trainer around. Thanks, Pokemon Hope helped a lot with that. I don't think I'd ever have gotten this strong if not for you. But watch yourself, because I'm going to beat you next time. I'm Team MZ's leader for a reason, and don't you forget it. You two and your Pokemon look so immersed in your match, and so happy to be that way. What a marvelous battle. Simply wonderful. How remarkable. To battle without holding back an ounce, it must come from fully trusting your Pokemon and knowing each other's strength. I think it's also thanks to my mom. She always believed in me. It does my heart good to know that about her. Thank you for telling me. Aw, you don't need to thank me. You have much to offer Lumiose, Tawny. I think you'll be able to do a great deal for the city, working at Quasarticle. I look forward to seeing what you will accomplish. But I should be going, and not bother you young people too long. Be well, Team MZ. You can tell she cares for Tawny. I'm feeling kinda inspired now. I gotta keep working on my dancing. I know what you mean. I've got plenty of work to do before I can become a full-fledged designer. Everyone on our team is so free. Hold on, you're about to have an Aaron Yeager moment? Hey, would you mind if we hung out and talked a little longer? Maybe up on the roof? I'll be up there. Well, don't get those twisted thoughts, you sickos out there. This is Pokemon we're talking about. You know they'll never give us what we want. There you are. Thanks for humoring me. Our battle earlier got me reminiscing, like about when you first rolled into Lumiose. Isn't it wild how fast it all kicked off from there? Your bag got stolen right out from under your nose while we were filming a video, and there you are without even a Pokemon to help you. I remember thinking, wow, this tourist is not ready for life in Lumiose. Excuse me, what? Yeah, you saved my hide. Well, I learned pretty quick that I misjudged you. Especially after you and a Tepig you just met wiped the floor with poor Andy. Your sheer talent as a trainer is something else, you know that? I appreciate that. I wouldn't go that far. It's true. Look how you shot up the ranks of the ZA Royale. I think it was when you calmed that rogue Mega Absol that I really started believing in you. Obviously, it was great having you on our side, but I started to doubt myself a little. Like, did I really deserve to be leading the team with someone like you around? Did you really think that? Of course you deserved it. Well, I'll tell you this. It's because you were around that I started seriously striving to become the strongest Mega Evolution user. And think of how many rogue Pokemon we managed to save after that. I know you took point on that. Which of us on the team was the best sidekick, though? You, Tawny. Lita probably. I think Naveen. Heh, I might have been fishing for that, but it's still weird getting complimented to my face. Thanks. Of course, you were on your own when it came to promotion matches. Who do you think gave you the hardest time in the Zia Royale, by the way? Damn, let me think about this. Dynamo, Fist of Justice, Rust Syndicate. I don't know, I guess I'll just pick the highest level one, Team Flare Nouveau. I feel like I learned something from Team Flare Nouveau. Looking at them, I saw how people could hold some real darkness inside and still go on. And we even worked together in the end. I want to know what she says if I choose the other options. I gotta look that up. I'm glad we managed to meet so many people, shared all those Pokemon battles, and learned so much about each other. Are we ever gonna fix that tower? What happened to the gym that's inside it? That's what made it so we could band together and protect Lumiose when we needed to. Still, when Ange Floette went rogue, I was pretty nervous up there in the tower. But you held things together okay? Did you doubt we'd come through? Yeah, of course I did. I knew you all had my back. When everyone fought their way up through the city to reach Zygarde, that was incredible. And then you even managed to Mega Evolve Zygarde. No one else could have pulled that off. Yeah, maybe. Trust me, you're amazing. I'm so glad we're part of this team together. You are amazing. You are amazing. Can you say it? I'm proud of us all. Losing AZ was hard, but we carried on, teamed up with Karina and Ansha, and managed to save the city again. We took care of Hyperspace Lumiose and set things right. Yeah, we sure did, thanks to you, Tawny. You know what made it all possible? Team MZ being full of the most incredible people I know. I'll always be grateful to Lumiose. It's where I met AZ. It's where I met all our friends. And it's where I met you. That's the best part. Here's to the future. Friends forever. It's not even touching. Damn, 10 gold bottle caps. Hey Karina, why are you just standing here? You know what makes me feel happy and at peace? Seeing the grin on Ansha's face. Well, that's nice. Any last words before I finish off with this game for good? Team MZ is the greatest. There's no one out there quite like us. I'm glad to call Lumiose home. I can't imagine not living in the city where all my friends are. Oh man, I can't dance one more step right now. Excuse me. I could use one of Ansha's donuts. And well, that truly concludes Pokemon Legends ZA. All the side missions are now done. Every single one. See, I originally came here to go to my room to conclude this. And then, yeah, that's right, there was one more side mission. Okay, but what about the living dex? Shiny living dex. You out of your mind. I already showed you. Here's my living dex. And, well, not here. These are all the shinies. Recognize these ones? Recognize these shinies? Yeah, I haven't changed the Furfrou forms yet. I'm not going to do it today. But yeah, these are all the shinies I've gotten in this game. Barely shiny. I still have a lot of work ahead of me. I only have shiny Latios. And shiny Latios, that's only 2 of 5. So I'm still pretty busy. What about one of each Pokemon in every gender and level, including shinies? Alright, I feel like you punks are kind of sleep deprived. So this is where I will end this game. I will end it staring at my lovely life-size canary plush. This giant canary plush really commands the room. Great craftsmanship too. So this is the conclusion to Pokemon Legends ZA. This is the end of the game. Shaking my head. Not every possible version of each Pokemon. Would you believe I tried that once? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This is the finale to Pokemon Legends ZA. It's been a long time coming. I didn't expect Home to take so long to update, but we're finally here, and we are finally done with the game. FNAF stream went. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. I'll see you in the next game. Take care now. I have a lot of editing to do.